Okay, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Ashley, and I'm back one more again. I'm coming like for 2 seconds. I promise I'm just gonna take 2 seconds of y'all time. I'm coming because one of my subscribers, I don't know her name, off the dome, I can't think of it. Maybe I put it in the annotations. She left a comment on my last outfit of the day video asking how I got my hair the way that I did. So most of y'all probably don't care, but I thought she asked, so why not? Because I was touching it up, so I figured, why not just do a little video and just show what I did. So basically to do it, I just use my wave iron. So this is it right here. This one I think is, yeah, it's a golden hot. I've had it for like ever. Probably like maybe 8 or 9 years. I don't know. I've had this mug for a long time. And I actually haven't used it in a very, very long time. Not as long as I've had it, but probably 3-4 years maybe. Probably longer than that. I don't know. But basically Thursday night I washed my hair and I didn't feel like doing nothing to it. Like, I didn't. So I just let it air dry and it was looking a hot mess the next day. So I figured, why not throw some waves in it? Just kind of camouflage the hot messness and, you know, I look presentable so I could walk out the door. So I just came like really quickly, like for 2 minutes, because last night when I went to bed, like I didn't put nothing on my head. I didn't tie it up. I didn't do anything. So yeah, I pretty much had to redo it. So I'm just touching it up and I decided I would come for like 2 seconds and just show you guys what I did. Anybody that's interested, you know, obviously, I'm sure a lot of y'all have the irons already and have used them and know how to use them and all that stuff. But anybody that may be interested, you know. So I basically done my whole head. I just have these last few pieces left right here in the top. And I just part some off. And you just go in and wave, right? So it's pretty self-explanatory. The only thing that you really have to remember is, or be, I guess, aware of, is how the wave is moving. Because if you just haphazardly kind of go down the hair waving, it's really no uniformity. You want to make it all kind of look the same. So you see here, hopefully you can see that wave in the top. So when I go to do it the second time, I use that first prong and go into that wave that I've already done and clamp and go from there. And what that does, it just makes sure that the waves kind of have an even pattern, so they all go in one row like it looks like a wave and they're not just kind of all over the place. Because if you don't make sure they're together, a lot of times you'll have long pieces that are just kind of straight or, you know, looking crazy. So, like I said, just kind of follow the wave and keep it moving. And that's pretty much it. It's not hard at all, but I don't know. Like, this mug ain't had no use in so long. And I bet it's like, what? You pulling me out? But I just thought, why not? Initially, I was going to put on one of my girlfriends, you know, one of my wigs, but wasn't really feeling it and has to look presentable because I had to work yesterday. So I just put something in there. So that's how it looks after I finished. And then at the end, also, if you have, sometimes once you've waved all the way to the end, you may have a little piece at the very end that didn't get caught up in the iron. And what I do is I just use the barrel of the iron to kind of curl it off like you would with, you know, a curling iron. So we'll see if this one has a little bit left. And I'll just show y'all what I do. But it's not hard at all. These things are pretty inexpensive too. Like I said, I've had mine for a while. It may be 20 bucks at the most. I was looking at one a little while ago actually with a larger barrel. And I almost got it. It was $30, but it was by Revlon, and I have a curling iron by Revlon, and I don't like it. I don't like it. So I didn't get it. But I mean, and at the same time, I was thinking my hair is not all that long, so with a really huge wave iron, you probably wouldn't get the effect that you would, you know, if you had kind of longer hair where you could actually see the big full wave. So this one is probably better for my length of hair. So you see I have a little bit hanging there. Hopefully y'all can see that. I'll just go down on the end of it. Hopefully y'all can see and it makes sense. And like I said, if I have a little piece left, I just go with that last barrel and just kind of curl it off like you would, you know, with a curling iron. And that's that. So I just had this one piece. And I'm probably just going to, you know, leave it how it is, kind of zhuzh it up and keep it moving. Usually, if I keep it when I sleep at night, back in the day when I used to wear it all the time, I would just put on a satin bonnet and go to bed. I've also like kind of twisted it up or braided it loosely, but not too tight, because you know if you braid it too tight, you kind of get that crinkle look, not so much a wave. So if you just kind of do loose braids following the wave pattern, and it'll kind of keep it. And in the morning time, I just, you know, kind of zhuzh it, spray some oil sheen, and keep it moving. Like yesterday, you see I had it kind of twisted back in the front and pent to the side. I probably just wear it like this now, just kind of fluff it up a little bit and give it a little bit of life, but it gives a really nice natural look. It's really easy, you know, doesn't take a whole lot. You might have to touch it up though, especially depending on how bad you sleep. It's usually not a look that I keep for like 2 weeks at a time, because it just don't work that way, because it'll be done flattened out, you know, because me, just, you know, usual styles using a heat iron don't last forever with my hair. They gonna fall eventually, especially with this humidity. So you have to touch it up here and there, or like I said, just kind of do the twist to kind of give it a little, keep it alive rather. Especially if you don't want to put a whole bunch of heat on your hair. Keep putting heat on your hair, it'll keep it alive. And like I said, I just kind of zhuzh it. And you know, they used to have back in the day, I don't know if they still make them though, because I haven't seen them in a long time. They make the hard rollers that looked like this, and it was like the 3, and it would clamp on your hair. You could like roller set it while your hair was wet, let it dry, and then have it that way. I bet that would last a whole lot longer, but I don't know if they really make those anymore. So I'm just going to take this oil sheen, just some motions, oil sheen, that's what's happening. Spray it down. Just to give it a little life. Zhuzh. I like that word. And that's pretty much it. Very natural look. Got the crinkle going on, little wave, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking like one of the natural girls, you know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much it. So that's that. I think I'm gonna come back and try and do it out for the day really quickly. And yeah, I'll see y'all next one. Deuces.